I'd like to do in this video is to create basically a slab on grade. We'll do it on level 1 structural plan. Under models, let's click open. Let's browse to chapter 5. I'm going to grab structural 27. I'm going to click open. Okay. Let's go down to level 1 structural plan. In the properties, let's scroll down till we find discipline. Let's turn this back to structural. Fine. So let's set our detail level to coarse. There we go. Now, I want to go to the structure tab. Let's click on floor. For the floor, let's click the drop down here. Let's click on 6-inch concrete. Let's click edit type. Click structure. This is what I want, 6 inches with concrete. Click OK. Click OK. Now notice that when we go to put reinforcing in here, any concrete element we have is going to have rebar cover. And we'll look at these configurations when we get into reinforcing. For boundary line, click on pick walls. Now I'm going to click the outside edge of my foundation walls. Just like that. Cool. It's pretty easy. Click on the Finish Edit Mode button. Everyone wants to know if we'd like to attach the walls or go up to this floor's bottom to attach this bottom. Yes, we do. Click yes. Perfect. Hit escape a couple times. And really, there it is. That looks just like the typical structural foundation plan. The next step of floor I want to add is a concrete floor with metal decking. Let's open up structure 28. Let's go to level 2. Look at all that framing. Let's go to structure. Let's click on floor. Let's grab 6-inch concrete and click edit type. Let's duplicate. Let's call this 6-inch concrete with metal decking. And let's hit OK. For structure, let's click edit. Now let's click the preview button down here. It's a big old chunk of concrete. Now, structure 1 material is concrete, cast in place gray. That's fine, that's what we want. Let's click on the number 3. Let's click insert. Instead of structure 1, let's click the drop down here. Let's select structural deck. Now when we zoom in, we'll see that we have our nice form deck composite. 6.5 by 6. We can change it. I kind of like this one, though it's the most popular. For the material, click into where it says by category and click on the browse button. Let's select metal. Let's type in metal, METAL. And maybe, let's select metal deck. That is perfect. Let's click OK. Let's click OK. Now, we want to click on this button here, pick supports. Pick this. Pick this. Notice that I picked this first. You see how there's 2 little parallel lines? That means that deck is going to span in this direction. Pick this, pick this. Now this open area is going to stay open, so we're going to pick here. Type TR for trim. Revit does not like those little gaps. Hit escape. Click pick supports. Pick that one. Pick that one. Okay, we got some trimming to do. Hit escape a couple times. Type TR for trim. Click here to here. Already got that one, so pick here to here. These corners are looking good. Just trim from here up to here. Hit escape a couple times. Now we need to height offset this. We need to offset this 6 inches. Click apply. Click finish. Escape a couple times. Sometimes it looks kind of weird in view. When we get to this point, generally what I'll do is I will click on visual style and I'll go wireframe. That way it's back to normal. The span direction gets a little confusing, so I'm just going to select the span direction. I'm going to delete it. Let's cut a section through it. I'm going to click on section. Maybe I'll cut a section like right here. Hit escape a couple times. Double click on the section. Let's set our detail level to 5. Zoom in here. I just want to make sure everything's in the right spot. And it is. Go back down to level 2. Close out of level 1. Section 1. Let's go back to a 3D view. Let's look down through our shaft. Aha. Notice it's not quite cutting through our foundation. If we're going to angle around, I'm going to select the shaft opening. The base offset, I'm going to type in -2 feet, just to make sure we're cutting through everything. Now let's scroll back around. Here we go. Now we can see that sump. Hit escape a couple times. Notice neither of our floors are cutting through this now. Perfect. That's what we want. Here you go. So that's how you add steel with deck. It's open structure 29. Let's go down to level 2. If we zoom in here and just hover over this area, we'll probably be able to select the slab. So go ahead and select your 6-inch concrete with metal deck. Let's click on Edit Boundary. Set your detail level to 5. That way we can see where our flanges end up. If you select this magenta line, notice that each of these lines has their own properties. We can define a slope, but we're not going to. But if we want the cantilever, either the concrete or the steel decking. So for concrete, I'm never sure if it's minus or positive. I'm going to type in -4 inches. That's going to be about right. And escape a couple times. Select this one. Let's see if this is -4 inches. Perfect. I'm going to keep going around. Select this. -4 inches, is it right? Should be. This one should be -4 inches then. This one should just be 4 inches because it's the opposite side. Makes sense, right? 4 inches. No. -4 inches. All right. It's fine. Doesn't seem right, but that's fine. For this one, it's got to just be 4 inches, right? Oh, -4 inches. Because the whole thing's -4 inches. Come on. That was 50-50. I'm going 4 inches. Yes! Finally got one right. Hit escape a couple times. So now our concrete is going to cantilever over that back edge. So when we click on Finish Edit Mode, set our detail level back to coarse. You can double click on this section. Here we go. We'll see that we're cantilevering over 4 inches. Deck stops right there on the center line. Perfect. That's how you cantilever a slab edge. Let's jump into structure 30. Let's go down to level 1 under structural plans. If you go to the Structure tab under Floor, notice there's a little pull-down menu here. Let's click Floor, Slab, Edge. We have a slab thickened 24 by 12. That's not the only thing we're stuck with. Click Edit Type. Notice the profile. That's just a 2D profile. Click the drop down, and there's actually 3 of them. We could throw any profile in there if we wanted to. Let's investigate this. Hit Cancel. We have Properties. Let's scroll down till we find Families and drill into that. Scroll down till you find Profiles and drill into that. Drill into Slab Edge Thickened. Here's those 3 profiles we just saw. We're going to use 36 by 12, but let's just double click on that. 36 by 12. We can make a new one if we want. Click Duplicate. Call it 48 by 12, whatever we want. Get rid of that number 2. Click OK. Now the width can be 4 feet. That's it. It's that easy. You're not just stuck with one slab edge. Click OK. Now there's several of them. Go back to Floor, click the drop down. Floor, Slab, Edge. Click Edit Type. This time let's duplicate it. Let's go with 36 by 12. Get rid of the 2. Hit OK. For the profile, let's change that. Notice our new profile is in there, but we're going to grab 36 by 12. For the material, let's click on the Builder button. Concrete Cast in Place Gray. Double click on that. Let's click OK. Now all we need to do is place it on the edge of our slab. So pick there. Pick there. 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 You're getting it. There. There. And there. Nice. Let's check it out in our section. Go to your section. Yikes. Let's make a call up. Go to View. Click on Call Out. I want to pick a window right around here, just like that. Let's double click on our call out bubble. Let's change the scale to 1/2 inch equals a foot. Zoom in on this. Let's do this. Let's go to the Modify tab. Let's click the Join button. Let's select our foundation wall. Let's select our thickened slab. Hit Escape a couple times. Check out. Not too bad. So there you go. That's how you add a thickened slab. I'll show you how easy it is. Let's go to Structure 31. Let's go to Level 1. I want to create a slab depression right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create what's called an in-place family. So go to the Structure tab. On the Component drop-down, let's select Model in Place. Let's scroll down. Let's call it Structural Foundations. Call it Depression /1. It's a terrible name, but just call it that for the sake of posterity. Click OK. Okay, now I want to come inside of these column lines, and then I want to cut that out right here. What I want to do is create a void form. So click on Void Forms. Let's go to Void Extrusion. Okay. For the extrusion end, let's say -3 inches. Enter. Now that's pretty deep. Let's go -1 inch. Nah, let's go -2 inches. Make sure it's a void. Let's click Pick Lines. Let's offset 1'6". So I'm going to offset this column line in 1'6". This column line in 1'6". Let's offset 4 foot. And let's offset this one back to 4 feet. Hit escape a couple times. Let's just click on pick lines and we'll click the front face of this wall. Type TR for trim. Hit escape a couple times. Now I said -2 inches. It might not be minus. We'll see in a second though, won't we? Click finish. Hit escape. Let's go to a 3D view. I was right. Look at me. Now, if we click on the Cut Geometry button right here, select your floor, select your depression, we'll have to hit that thicken slab too, and then select our void, escape a couple times, type VG, go through analytical model categories, hit all, let's uncheck all of this. This is going to help us in the future. Click apply, and click OK. Now just click on Finish Model. There we go. Got a slab depression. Not too shabby.